What is up, everyone? Today we're going to be taking this denim jacket that I'm wearing and turning it into something pretty amazing. So there are a few things about this jacket that I do not like. First of all, the color. Now the color is okay, but it is not the color that I want it to go for. I prefer lighter wash denim jackets, and this one is not that. So what we're gonna do today is try to take the color out and make it a little brighter. Second of all, I really do not like the fit of the jacket. I tend to wear my clothes a little more fitted, and this jacket is a little loose, and it's just not how I like it. So I'm going to try to do the old-fashioned throw the jeans in the dryer thing and see what happens. So let's hope that it shrinks. And the third and most important reason why I am trying to overhaul this jacket and turn it into something new is because of this. It has an American flag on the back of it. Now I bought this jacket a few years ago when the American flag trend was in and when it was cool to have an American flag on your jacket. But now it is not that cool, and I don't want this anymore. So we're going to try our best to get rid of it. So let's get started. So for this project, you are going to need a few essential things. First of all, you're going to need a bucket. Boom. I got this bucket from Home Depot, but you can really get a bucket from anywhere for pretty much, I don't know, any price. This was only $2. So you're gonna need a bucket, bleach, because this is what's going to take the color out of the jacket, sandpaper, and these next two options are actually optional, but I mean, it makes the job easier. Here are some tweezers, and here are the scissors. So today we will be using sandpaper to distress the jacket and make it look a little different, a little more edgy, and this is what I'm going to use to take the American flag off of the back. So I'm just gonna start right here on the corner and just add a little bit of a scratch right here. And if you're wondering, I like to sand it before I bleach it, because once you bleach it and wash it, the distressedness of the jacket comes out better. This is a timely process, so if you're gonna do this, I would say set a few hours aside just for the overall thing, because you know, sanding it takes a while depending on how much you want to do. You have to sit it in the water and everything, and then you also have to wash it and dry it. So you also want to use gloves when you're doing this, because when you're dealing with sandpaper, you can kind of sand your fingers down. Sounds weird, it sounds crazy, but it's true. Anyone doing this, use 80 grit sandpaper, 60 grit sandpaper. It really just makes the job so much easier and so much faster. I also got scissors out because sometimes I notice that the scissors make it easier for like edges and stuff. What I like to do is use the scissors to kind of get the initial cut going, and then afterwards I'll get the sandpaper and I'll go over it, and it gives it a totally different type of look. So once the front is done, we are going to get started on the back, which is really the most important part, because the back is where the American flag is. So I'm finished with the front. The front is looking pretty good. It's looking like a totally new, different jacket. I got the edges and everything. So now we are going to start on the problem area, the back, the American flag. So what I'm trying to do right now is really to just eliminate as many stars as I can, because you know, the stars obviously are what makes it look like an American flag. So the back of the jacket is now done. So that is the hard part, all done now. I'm a little sweaty now. I probably don't look the same as I did in the beginning of the video because that took a while. So as stated earlier, if you don't have a lot of patience, you might not want to do this because it takes a little while. So now we're gonna get to the easy part. You're gonna get your bucket and you're gonna fill it up with water. You don't wanna put it too high because you don't want the clothes to overflow and the water to overflow once you put the jeans or the denim in. So what you're gonna do is get this, you're gonna get bleach, and remember this, you don't need to use a lot of bleach. I made that mistake earlier. I put in a lot of bleach and my pants came out yellowish. So you're gonna get the bleach, put a little bit in, 1, ooh, 2, 3. That's enough. Wow, bleach got in my eye. You don't want that to happen, so you might want to wear safety goggles. So once you do that, you're gonna get this and submerge it. This is where the gloves are gonna come in handy. You're gonna submerge it really deep. You're gonna push it down and you're just gonna let it soak. Now, I don't want the jacket to be so bright. Like I want it to be light, but I don't want it to be white. So I'm gonna let it sit for maybe 20, 25 minutes. And then after that, we're gonna throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer, and we're gonna see how it comes out. So initially, I only put the jacket in the bleach and water for 20 minutes because I only wanted it to be a little lighter. But when I ended up taking out the jacket, I realized that I wanted it to be way lighter than when it came out. So I ended up leaving it in for an extra 2 hours. So that is how I got this really, really light wash color. I will say one thing. Throwing it in the dryer and hoping that it would shrink did not really work out the best way like I wanted it to. I mean, it did shrink it a little bit, but it did not make a huge difference, but I'm still happy with the way the jacket turned out. But the one thing, and the biggest thing that I wanted to change was the American flag. As you can see, the American flag did not go away, but I think that I can live with it because I feel like I have a brand new jacket. So if you have any questions or comments, comment below. If you like this video, like it, and please subscribe if you enjoy my videos. Until next time, bye.